Um, I'll do my presentation in English if that's okay. So basically, I'll start by introducing the whole project. Wapi is a word in Swahili. Wapi simply means where are you, right? And the question basically tells us a way, right? It gives us a way. It tells us exactly what we are doing. We are location based and we are concerned about your location. Where are you at that particular point in time? Now, on this image right here, you see two screenshots that I took from a mobile phone. And on the left of the screen, you have the problem, which is the lack of physical address systems. Now, on this screen, you see, I did a simple search of schools in Nairobi. I come from Nairobi, Kenya. And you can find these schools on Google Maps, on a digital map. Why? Because these are institutions. Everyone knows where these institutions are, so it makes much more sense to have them on such a platform. Now, on the left, on the right of this screen, you have the goal, or rather what we're trying to achieve, is we're trying to make individuals reachable and not institutions. That's the whole idea. Now, what I did is I zoomed in to a particular region on that map, which is Lavington Estate. Now, this is a residential area, and there are thousands of people living there on houses and streets, just like you have them here on Robert Bosch Straße or any other street. But clearly, there's nothing there, although there are individuals there, the whole point. Now, I'll start by a short story. I don't have too much time. Now, on this picture here, you see my little sister, that's Jackie. About 2 years ago, I was trying to send my little sister a book. I ordered some book from Amazon, found it great, inspiring, motivating, and I wanted to send her this book, but I couldn't. Why? Because in Kenya, we have postal offices, and these postal offices, you have your P.O. box, and you have to rent it per year. Now, my mom hadn't paid for that annual subscription fee, and she could not use it. She didn't have access to that post office box, and end result, she could not get any mail. Then I thought to myself, well, if we have that problem, how many other people have the same problem? In sub-Saharan Africa, Asia, South America, the rest of the developing world. Now, what we did is in conceiving this idea is we thought, all right, now this is the user, and we want something that really addresses that user's problem with relation to address and position. Now, here you see the first level of interaction, because we're trying to create a platform that simply provides these digital addresses as a substitute to the lack of physical addresses, and we want the user to be in control of that information, because what we're doing is basically user-generated content development. So the user decides what they put online, what they provide to us. What we do is just enable those interfaces, and these are the players, you know, your online shops, your physical shops, your kiosks, your pharmacist, your tank gas station, and so on and so forth. We enable these people to interact with that user based on that information. Now, on this slide, you see the second level of interaction. You have your health institutions, you have your banks and your insurance companies, because these are also people, or rather institutions, that are interested to find out where their clients live, and so on and so forth. And this is basically our end game. We're trying to enable, like I said before, we're trying to enable the Jackies of this world to be able to go to Amazon and order a book, order a t-shirt, and have it delivered to them in 2 days, 4 days, like it is anywhere else in the world. This slide basically just shows you the potential. It shows you the market size, because the mobile ecosystem, as is of 2012, is contributing, or rather will contribute 8% in 2020. These are projected results. And 8% of the, what's that again? 8% of the GDP of sub-Saharan Africa, and we're talking about $120 billion. So this is a substantial amount. The next question that I always get anywhere after this presentation is, all right, you're only doing smartphone based. What about the feature phones? How many people have smartphones to begin with? These are the results. These are the figures. This is how the market looks like right now. There are cheap, affordable smartphones in the market right now. Smartphones less than $50, less than $25. That's the most recent development, I think, by Microsoft. So things are happening. More and more people are getting smartphones into their hands. They're getting access to the internet. They're getting access to such kind of location-based services. And these are the people we target. We intentionally do not want to target feature phones because this is the future. People are moving away from the feature phones, they're moving towards the smartphones. Yes, basically we won the regional challenge in Hessen, and we were also second in the international challenge, which was a great motivator, but just served to show us that there is potential in innovative ideas, there is potential in location-based ideas that have social impact, because that is our main target. We want large social impact, scalability, and scope. We are also part of the ASA Business Incubation Center in Darmstadt. We have our offices at the TITS, which is actually right next door from this place. And yes, that is the project. That's what we're about. Thank you so much.